So it's it's the 19th of May, 2016. So this whole thing's been going on a year now, over a year. My heart thing's getting worse. What's it doing at the moment? It's going 140 beats a minute. Woke up with that today. Makes you feel very ill. I'm short of breath, feeling sick. Dizzy. And feeling very faint. I reckon I'm going to pass out. And I'm supposed to call an ambulance if it goes on for more than a certain length of time. Apparently it's not good. Apparently it's not good to have your heart beating at this fast for it's up to 5 hours. It's been happening lately. So I had my follow-up appointment at Bart's yesterday. I actually got a heart episode in the middle of the cardiology clinic, which is unusual. People don't usually get them in the hospital, ironically. So anyway, I got one while I was there, and they caught some of it on ECG. Anyway, I'm having them so often now. I'm getting them every day, quite often every day, and then they'll stop maybe for a few days, and I'll get them every day again. I'm getting them more than once a day now, so my heart's just under a lot of strain. Going this fast for hours on end, and I only go to A&E maybe once every 10 times that I have these, because I feel bad about going, but they're very distressing, and it can lead to stroke and other problems if it goes on too long. And I'm supposed to call an ambulance for every time it goes on more than a certain length of time with all these symptoms, but I don't. I record them on this thing, which is good. You know, it's a good thing. It shows what's happening, helps them figure it out. But I'm still just feeling very ill. The council are taking me to court. They're spending how much they're probably spending. So they're spending £7,000 just for this bit, just to get me to this bit, and then it'll be probably another, I'd say another £40,000 to prosecute me, and to evict me, because I went away to get away from this noise. The money that they're spending to evict me is way out of proportion, way out of proportion to anything they're even claiming that I owe them. But they should be owing me anyway, because of all the years and years of building work that they've forced me to go through. It's given me this heart thing and made me so ill. I didn't have this before that. I never had a heart problem before this, except during the previous works. So what does that tell you? Anyway, so now I'm on a waiting list to have an operation for this. God knows how much money that's going to cost the NHS. I don't want to have it, but I've tried all the drugs and they haven't worked. And it's getting worse and worse, and so they say I really have to have this procedure. So I'm on a 4-month waiting list. Meanwhile, I'm being tested for cancer, for stomach and lung cancer for this thing, and the fumes are known to cause those 2 cancers. and I've been too ill to have some of the tests. They have to stick things down your throat, and it's horrible. I'm not very good with things like that. They can't find my veins half the time, or if they can find them, they can't get the needle in them. The veins kind of collapse, and that makes the whole thing very painful. So anyway, I'm going through all of that, and they're denying how loud this work was. I've got a report now from the specialist, top expert noise specialist that the ITV people brought in. He says it's the worst case that he's seen in his 40-year career of noise pollution, people being subjected to dangerous levels of noise pollution. And he's got this long report saying it's likely to cause all these health problems. He just wrote that recently, and even despite that, that's been sent to the council. They couldn't care less. The council are now having legal action taken against them. Doesn't bother them in the slightest. They're still going ahead evicting me. Is that crazy or what? It's completely crazy. Completely crazy. I'm not allowed to flee, to get away. I asked to be rehoused so many times. I asked for help so many times. But they'd rather spend the money taking me to court to evict me, throw me on the street when I'm in this state. And that's not including the other things I've got wrong with me that I had before. So I've got a hereditary joint condition. It makes my joints really painful, and several other things. So anyway, very bad.